Wow. That gotta be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in Ito Juni collection. I words cannot describe me just how horrible, not bad way, but just horrible, just gruesome, just disgusting. Episode 10 was. The first episode was Grease, and I almost puked. I almost vomited. Like, you have no idea just how bad I want to puke. From watching that, kind of like, I got chills down my spine when I was watching this. There was a point where I wanted to just not watch this episode. But we get it. There are some horror shows that got us chills down our spines a bit. This one takes the cake. Now, I don't care. Like, throughout Ito Junior collection, the animation looks it sucks. Okay, we get it. But if you're gonna describe a story about this, oh my god, it's too gruesome. It's too nasty. I couldn't. It's like, what the hell was I watching? It's like, did they use any ointment for their faces? It just, what the fuck? So, I'm just gonna see. It's like you want to puke a bit. How many of you guys, after watching the 10th episode of Ito Junior collection, how many of you guys wanted to throw up or just puke at it? Just like get some oxy pads or some Clearasil, whatever, for your face or for around the house. A giant a giant cleanness of soap and water or whatever to clean that oil grease off of your body, and you got chills just watching this. But I gotta say, the first half was greasy to the core. So the first half of the story kicked things off with just your family. You know, a daughter, a son, and a father. And ever since their mom died, their house been nothing but greasy, 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 greasy food. We're talking so greasy that even if you touch the wall, it's greasy. If you open the doorknob like this, it's greasy. Everywhere they go, it's grease. Their clothes made of grease. And I feel like if I wear this, I'm making grease, but still, no. But like I said, the futons, the table, the sink, every room you see is full of that oily, greasy smell. And yes, I'm gonna keep saying grease every time. And then it's just got really bad for the boy. I mean, the brother. Her brother abused the oil. Literally abused the oil. Like, he sneaks around, drinks a bottle of freaking vegetable oil. And I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's a creep. He's, ever since he was a little boy, he's been drinking nothing but bottles of vegetable water. I'm sorry, not vegetable water. See, bottles of water. Bottles of vegetable oil. This guy has been drinking it to the core. He's been drinking it every now and then. And then all of a sudden, once he hit that puberty stage, you know when you get that puberty stage, you get pimples or whatnot. Dude, for a guy who drank all of that, he got pimples all over his face. And I gotta be honest, the way how they show his face, it's just too creepy. Like, he literally popped one in front of my face. It's so nasty. I can't even get the image out of my head. It's like, the lesson for this is that, okay, the moral of this is that, the way I see it, try to wash your face both morning and night so that you won't get that white pimple stuff on your face. You know, clear your face out, wash your face, whatever. Try not to get pimples on your face. But he got all that white pimple stuff and he popped it, and he just like nasty. Kind of like what Meg did in Family Guy when she popped out and exploded all that white stuff. And I hate puking myself, but it was so freaking nasty to see it like that. Now, again, like I know some of y'all already discussing about this show, and I really am. I'm really discussing about it. And the way he get picked on because, and the boy got picked on because he got that oily uniform on, and everybody make fun of him for that. So, and you guys, I know you guys joking on this when the porn thing going on, because when he squirted all that white stuff on her, on her, on her, on his sister. I know that some of y'all gonna say this is porn. Some of y'all gonna say this is some incest porn when he squirted all that white stuff, white pimple stuff out of on the girl's face. So I'm gonna say, you're gonna say this porn, go ahead, say it. I know some of y'all, I'm not gonna say it because it's so freaking nasty. But still, it is creepy as it was. And then all of a sudden, the sister, the main girl happens to have pimples on herself. And she having these nightmares about Mount Fuji being all oily and all that stuff. And the population is so greasy that it's going to a greasy state of mind. And you can't even walk away from that. So, day after day, she's sleeping. She wants to know how she getting grease all these pimples on her face. And it just sort of happened that the father was been giving her some vegetable oil while she was sleeping. That explains why she got that serious face. And you want to talk about, I know you guys are going to make fun of the porn stuff, but look at this. Now, this is one of those times you're thinking, oh, this is sexy. It's not sexy. Those of you who see this and say this is sexy, you are absolutely fucking wrong. This is not sexy. This is borderline, ew, chills down my spine. And greasy as it is, you see that porn stuff? Look at that. I wanted to puke, I'm sorry. I wanted to puke, but I couldn't hold it. I got turned away like, ugh. I know some of y'all felt that way too, but she was reacting and all that white stuff going on in her face. We all know that's porno, but come on, this is not what it is. This is not what it looks like. Stop thinking that. It's scary to the core. But this was way how this, let me go forward a bit. How the hell these random businessmen go to his place and eat at his greasy old shop? Don't they see the place is all greasy? These side characters don't know shit. And about the meat, you want to talk about the meat that had all that fat? It's the meat from the boy's body, the meat from the father's legs. Because when the father chopped off his own leg to cut off the meat, it wasn't just blood. It was oily honey oil. Like, we're talking, like, okay, when you chop your arm off, okay, when you see a body part just get chopped off, you see the blood. But when the father chopped off his blood, when the father chopped off his own foot, it wasn't blood. It's freaking grease. It was grease. It's like, I couldn't think about that. Like, and the situation got even worse. All the grease town falling down at their house is grease. Now look, see, watch this part. This is what I'm talking about. That's his own foot. And he chopped it. And look, that wasn't blood. That's golden brown oil. So different oils is in this guy's body. Creepy as it is fucking nasty. And then she didn't, and I'm like, she didn't leave? She didn't leave the place? Why is she still there? Get the fuck out. But she's not. I don't know why. Maybe she don't want to get picked on like her brother did. Maybe. But again, the first half was so gruesome. Now the second half, I gotta point things out a bit. First time I saw this, it's about this woman who's gonna see her grandma, right? Nice, sweet. And then it got this bridge. Across the bridge is where her grandma is. So she walked across the bridge. And this part here got me a little creepy because I thought this was The Walking Dead. Like, I thought this was a zombie. I'm not gonna front. From a standpoint, I ain't gonna front, guys. I thought this was a zombie, and I'm not joking. I mean, literally, I thought this was a zombie. The way how his face looks like. Go back a bit. I'm gonna go back a bit. See how that face looks like a bit? Sorry. I thought this was a zombie. I'm not joking. I literally thought this was a zombie show. I'm like, oh, cool, zombies. But it's not. So apparently, what really is going on is the second half is just a tradition type where everybody doesn't cross the bridge so freely that they crash and they whisper away in the river. So it's like if you on the bridge, it's like, okay, if you're about to die, you laying on this flat surface, surfing your way through the top, passing the bridge, you go to heaven. But if you don't, if you crash into the bridge, you go straight to hell. So in a way, that's how it is. And all this time, and this is the stupid part, all this time after I've seen all the deaths that's going on in this, where they talk about the grandma's fiance, how he died and all that stuff, and how he came back as a ghost. But all these are just ghosts. So they're having like whisper away in the hole into a new life or something. But it wasn't that creepy than the Grease one. Although all this time, and this part got me mad. All this time it was a freaking dream. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All this time, we've been seeing every event that happened with her life, with her grandmother dying, and all that stuff that's trans thing going on, this whole thing. But again, it was a freaking dream. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But after that, she realized, now, if she woke up from her dream, she actually went to the same place and see her grandmother whispering away on top of it, and then she crashed. So I'm like, oh, damn, this is gonna suck. And then all the villagers that died before, they whisper away in the river like fishes just streaming through the river. And that's how it ended. So I'm like, what? I mean, it wasn't confusing. It was just like that. But like I said, the first half of the story just blew my mind to show how disgusting the show was. So this was a greasy episode. I'm not gonna lie. This was a greasy episode. And I feel like if I watch this again, some of y'all will get chills down your spine, like you're afraid of like turn your head or puke a little bit. Like I almost did just to watch that first half of Greasy. But damn, that was so freaking disgusting. Good job on that one. Now I feel like this is more Greasy's disgusting. Greasy's disgusting fashion model right now is still hard. It's still scary, but still that's just creepy. So, like I said, episode 10 was really good. We finally got some good disgusting moments of this from the first half of the story, and the second half wasn't. But truth be told, next week, episode 11, we hope we get some more gruesome or disgusting or something that get our chills down our spine for next week's episode. So tune in next week for episode 11 of Ito Juni Collection.